know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others, or by fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Machedo is the best.
Hi there, Loy Machedo. Speaking to you from loymachedo.com. Who's Loy Machedo and Think Personal Branding? All right, the date right now in Thailand is 6th December 2020. The time right now here is 4:45 in the morning. I just finished speaking to a couple of clients with regards to the job. Okay, so before I do go further, quick note. If any one of you, during the month of December, want to focus on your personal brand, on a resume rebrand, I have a special proposal only for those who are serious. Please, if you're wasting time, don't bother. I'm literally closing down many cases where people want to work on their personal brand or who are serious for a long-term strategy. Please get in touch with me. My details are put down below. Only for those who are serious, I have something special for you. And I'm actually working and closing down on many people who are interested to work on their personal brand or resume rebrand. Okay, serious cases, people with high profiles who want to work on something hard, get in touch with me. I will share with you what the proposal is. Nothing for free. If you're a freeloader, don't bother. If you're serious about your career, about the direction you are headed, I think it's a worthwhile conversation to have. Only for the month of December and for those who are focusing on next year. Okay, so sorry. Okay. Let me now move on to the headlines for UAE. I'll be speaking on Sheikh Mohammed, what he said. UAE will be the fastest in the world to recover from COVID-19. I will speak on Arabian business. It has come on everything you need to know about the next week's GITEX in Dubai. And also the freelance visa, freelance license for 530 dirhams and sponsor your family, including a little bit of BR Shetty, and I'll just talk to you about all this, okay? And one last thing, one person, I'll not give you the nationality, he got a 10,000 dirhams fine. I hope this camera is coming proper. Okay, he got a 10,000 dirhams fine by the tourism department for breaking a law which he never broke. Okay, so let's not waste time. Let's quickly move on. First and foremost, news update with regards to jobs. I told you jobs again are coming for the month of January onwards. After January 15th will be the next major aggressive drive for not only people to be employed for various positions, they are searching for experts in the industry. So make sure that you position yourself as an expert. Don't try avoiding doing what was working pre-COVID days. And people will be losing their jobs, especially those who had the contracts which were paying very big salaries pre-COVID days. So be mentally prepared. Market has to change. Okay. So let's move on to the news. The first one is BR Shetty challenges India's move to prevent him from flying to UAE. In this report, it says that Shetty had denied reports he had fled the country after the hospital group's implosion. The founder of the troubled hospital operator, NMC Health, has filed a legal challenge against a move by Indian immigration authorities to prevent him from departing to the UAE last month. So he kind of filed a high court case against the Indian state of Karnataka, so on and so forth. You can read more about it in College Times. Now, personally, this is what I feel. You can tell me if I'm right or wrong. I feel he's just playing a game. I feel he's playing a game to drag on the issue so that he's saving his face, saying that, see, listen, I want to fly to UAE. Nobody's letting me fly. Now, here's my argument. If you file a court case in India especially, how soon do you think that would be sorted out? Would it happen within a week? Would it happen within a month? Or can it go on for months and months? Can it go on for years? Now, he is a smart guy. He's not dumb. He has advisors. And they must have told him, this will go on for years and years and you'll not go out. See, if he had to escape from the country, he has enough power, enough clout to get out immediately. He doesn't have to wait. But I feel this is just a game. And also, when you have taken loans from multiple banks, and if you go, like Vijay Mallya, if you go, you're not going to come back. Okay, so if he had to get out of the country, trust me, he would have done it easily. Like how he ran away, that is my term, how he ran away from UAE to India, and nobody was able to stop him, including his top level employees. They got on the plane and they ran away to India. Nobody was there to stop. So he has billions where he can easily do it. He is just taking everyone for a ride. Okay, so this is bullshit. I don't buy into this. He is just trying to delay and save his face. I don't know why the hell are you coming in the news also. Just sit and relax and enjoy your retirement days. Why simply all this drama? But anyway, if you know anything better, please get in touch with me on that. The second thing that I wanted to share with you is, okay, I'll just get this off the thing. This guy who was working in UAE got a fine of 10,000 dirhams from the UAE pre-COVID or post-COVID task force, that he was violating some COVID stuff for tourism and all that. I don't want to give specifics, okay? Now, he got in touch with me and told me, see, Loy, I have evidence to prove that I've taken permission, but they have given me a fine. Now, what do I do? And he tried to do everything, but they said a fine is a fine. Once it's in the system, you can't do anything. So my thoughts here is, UAE, the problem with UAE, especially where fines are concerned, once your name is in the system, it's impossible to get it out. Okay, that's as far as I know. And there's been only one case in my lifetime of being in UAE, only one, a Russian guy, friend of mine, who got a fine, even though his car he never drove to Abu Dhabi. He never drove to Abu Dhabi, but he got a fine in Abu Dhabi. So he proved it to them that he had never been to Abu Dhabi. They removed his fine. But apart from that, and that was only 400 dirhams or something. But apart from that, I do not know of any single case where once your name is in the system, your fine can be cancelled. So I just wanted to let this out, and I want to tell you guys, be careful, because if once you get fined, well, they're not going to remove it. The next one from, this is Abu Dhabi Magazine.ae. They say, get a freelance license for 530 dirhams and sponsor your family. Now, as per this article, it says freelance permits announced by Abu Dhabi Economic Department, added, okay, is available to UAE citizens, residents and non-residents to apply for residence visa. This permit does not also have a mandatory requirement of office space. Now, my thinking is, if you're going to apply for a freelance visa, okay, if you're going to apply, who the fuck wants to work for a company? I mean, every single person in UAE will apply. For 530 dirhams is nothing. It's peanuts. Even if they charge you even if you were to charge people per, I think, per week, 2,000 dirhams a month, everybody will go for this. Why would you want to work for any company? Why would you want to take a visa? I mean, I find this, it'll benefit the citizens, but it'll cause massive mayhem, panic, and problems for companies, because now nobody will want to work for a company. Tell me, who the fuck wants to work for a company and just get 3,000 or 5,000 dirhams or 10,000 dirhams or 20,000? Who the fuck wants a limited? Rather than that, I'll just take 500 dirhams a week. I'll be my own boss and do whatever I want. And they've given a list of activities. They've given how many? 48 activities, from food safety consulting, gift wrapping, videography. I mean, literally anything. You can just literally choose. Let's say you want to get into design consultancy, or you want to be party and events organizing. I mean, every Pakistani, Bangladeshi, Indian will get into parties and organizing. I personally feel there is something attached to this. There's something. The drawback, I'm not aware. So if you are aware of what is the drawback, please let me know. But I always believe if something is too good to be true, there is always a problem. 530 dirhams, even if you charge 530 dirhams per week, it's cheap. It's peanuts. Okay? And if they do that, I'll tell you where it'll hit them. Who the fuck wants a 5-year gold visa? Who the fuck wants a 10-year visa? Who the fuck wants an investor visa where you have to literally put millions? So people, instead of spending millions, they'll say, fuck your millions, man. I'll just spend 530 dirhams a week. So I feel there is something which they are not talking about, something they have not said. Either it's taxes or there is additional charges. But you let me know if any one of you has any information on this. I personally feel there is something they're not telling us, okay? Because like I told you, something is too good to be true. It's always the case. And if they make this actual reality, the 5-year visa, the 10-year visa, the gold visa, the investor visa, you can flush it down the toilet, because everybody, even employees, they'll say fuck you to the employee and they'll go on doing their own thing. Okay, so let me know your thoughts on this. The next one, everything you need to know about next week's GITEX in Dubai. This is Arabian business. The 40th GITEX Technology Week, this is not the shoppers, is set to open on December as the tech world resumes in-person interaction. Okay, now what do I think about this? I'm not going to bash up and badmouth just for the sake of having. I would congratulate the UAE government and say, good, at least you're going back to normal. Okay, running from 6th to 10th December. People have asked me, Loy, do you think I should go there? And I say, yes, of course, you should go there. It's a great opportunity to network, to meet people, to get to see what is happening. Is there going to be some amazing new technology, some great stuff, some wow? That's all bullshit. Okay, people are there to exhibit what they have and to get new business, to get investors, to get some form. You can't sit at home and do nothing, so you'll take part. Okay, now as far as people participating, I've heard from some exhibitors, I've heard from some companies who take part. They have been literally given a letter. Now this is what I've heard. I have to yet see evidence. Last time I saw evidence, this time I didn't see evidence, that they have got a letter from the ruler's office that I look forward for you taking part. And if you get a letter from the ruler's office, you better take part or you'll never be allowed to exist in the country. Forget taking part. So, and I've also heard from sources that they give some really exceptionally good packages for some key players to take part. Okay, they give them great incentives. So it seems the countries that are taking part is Bahrain, Belgium, Brazil, France, Italy, Israel, of course, Hong Kong, Japan, Nigeria, Poland, Romania, Russia, Saudi Arabia, United Kingdom, United States, as well as 350 in-person speakers who are flying down from Dubai, which is good. Okay. They will have hackers, inventors, entrepreneurs, US Secret Service, FBI hackers will be there. So that's kind of good. And comedian John Cleese, please go and watch him. He's good. Okay. And they'll be focusing on health, safety. They will have plenty of, people, opportunities to grow. Okay. And GITEX aims to be the number one for cybersecurity. Cybersecurity, of course, because they're partnered up with Israel. They're also going to have blockchain summit, which is, all speculation, but it's good. And they'll also have something for brand. Very good. Okay. The companies are like Etisalat, Lenovo, Honeywell, IBM, Red Hat, Avaya, Huawei, and all that. Okay, fine. So what do I say? What do I think? I would tell you, please go ahead. I would encourage you to go ahead and take part. But please don't go there to search for jobs and give your CVs. Don't fucking do that. There are so many of you who are fucking idiots who are saying, Loy, should I take my CV? And that's not why you should be going there. Take people's business cards, network with them. Network in a nice, not, can I have your business card? Network with some common sense. Okay. Find out what is happening, educate yourself, and see a possibility to build relationships. That is why I'd encourage you. And seriously, I would tell you, go ahead. Please go ahead. Not only support the government, make things happen, go into a bit of normalcy. The other question that was asked me, Loy, should I go and buy? I told you very clearly before, don't buy anything there. Check out the prices. You have Amazon, you have eBay, you have Souk.com. You can even go to Sharaf DG. Check. Because today people, even if they don't take part, they offer good pricing strategies. Okay. The next one is what Sheikh Mohammed has said. Now, many people are like, ha, 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 and this and that, but let me give you my thoughts. Sheikh Mohammed on 5th December 2020, he says UAE will be the fastest country to recover, says Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid. Okay. And he says major projects in 2021 as Dubai, hosts GITEX. He has said this on his Twitter. So he pledged on Saturday that UAE will be the fastest country to recover from the pandemic next year. As UAE marks its 50th anniversary, there are a number of new projects. And he was also talking of GITEX Technology Week, a critical moment for its trade and development. Now, I spoke to a couple of people who are actually taking part in GITEX. I also spoke to some stand builders. I also spoke to some businessmen. Now, let's understand this. Sheikh Mohammed is a leader. He's a leader of a country. He has to give a positive message. He has to boost the economy. He has to take the leadership role and say, yes, we'll fight it out. So is he doing something wrong? Absolutely not. But is there truth in his statement? No. UAE will be the fastest country. But has it recovered? No. Has it paid back its loans? No. Has the property market bounced back? No. Has it, performed any miracles? He said, we have conquered the COVID virus. What did they conquer? They didn't conquer anything. Okay. So he's not doing anything wrong. But his statements should be taken with a pinch of salt. Okay. He's a leader. He's trying to do his best for the country. He loves his country. And I don't blame him. Now, he can't go around saying, our economy is decimated. We have failed to pay the $21 billion that we took. We are experiencing disaster. We are having problems with the scammers. He can't say all this thing. So he is doing what is right. So I totally support him. And I would say he's doing what a leader... See, I'm asking you, if you are a leader, what would you have done? You would have done the same thing, right? So let's save a little bit of flack and let's support the guy. Okay? Should you buy anything? No. Should you go there? Yes. Should you have a look around? Absolutely. And please, if any one of you who's there in GITEX, if you can take a few photographs, if you can take a few videos, share it with me. I'll put it up on the channel and I'll share it with other viewers because there'll be plenty of people who would like to see what is happening. And let's be positive. Let's talk good about UAE. Simply bashing them up, it's not going to help anyone. There are so many families and so many people who are depending on this. So overall, this is what I wanted to share with you. And last, if not the least, please, for those who really want to work on their personal brand, who really want to build their personal brand for next year, or want to take up a project of earning money online, who are serious, get in touch with me. I have something really special for you for the month of December. And like I said, January onwards, plenty of new opportunities are going to come because people have to survive. Let's work together. That's what I'll say. This is going to be a one-time offer, only for the month of December. So don't wait, don't delay, get in touch with me. Let's make things happen. And if you have any information with regards to what is happening in UAE, please let me know. One last thing. There were plenty of sale. There were plenty of offers, but it doesn't seem to be working. That's what I've heard from business people who have given sales. They said people are very cautious in spending money. Most of them want to save money. And kind of mergers are taking place. Please, I have to caution you. If mergers are taking place, means people will be losing their jobs. Just keeping it out there for you to know. So overall, this is the information that I've received. I wish you guys all the best. Please prepare for 2021 and keep me updated if there's any information. And to all those people who are taking part in GITEX, I wish you all the best. I wish Sheikh Mohammed also all the best. Let's hope UAE recovers and does good things. So this is me ending on a positive note. Let me know your thoughts. This is me signing off for now. Take care.